Mohammed Abu-Nimer, a professor of peace and conflict resolution at American University, joins us to discuss the potential hostage deal between Hamas and Israel, including the role of the United States as well. Thank you very much for talking to us, Mohammed. It seems that we are close to a deal then. What do you think are the final details at this stage that will be being discussed?
Well, thank you. Again, I think your correspondents did a great job in providing um, lots of information about that. And according to the Qatari Prime Minister saying that, issues of logistics and issues of security and some of the details arrangement on that. I think this is, this is probably the closest the hostage exchange or deal has been in the past 3 4 weeks. There've been lots of talks, and there've been even some dates, rumors about yesterday at 11 o'clock, and things did not come through. But now that the U.S. President is confirming it, it seemed that, and also Hamas a few minutes ago, it seemed that this might be actually a successful one, and they will be able to overcome all the logistics and other details regarding the number of hostages, as well as the number of days for the ceasefire. But I think also the number of Palestinian prisoners and Palestinian detainees who've been detained by Israel in the past since October 7. There've been over 2,000 Palestinians who have been also detained, and we have not heard anything about this through the different details that were leaked by the different authorities. But I believe, it seemed to me they are the closest we have seen the negotiation to maybe be fruitful between the two parties.
When this sort of highly complex negotiation gets to this sort of stage of the process, what are some of the potential problems that could jeopardize a deal at this late stage?
Again, what we have seen today in Israel, the domestic politics in each country or in each side might be a big obstacle. But it seemed to me even that one, it's already been made, the decision by the Israeli cabinet, and Hani already made the confirmation today. So we're really looking at the issue of the issue of tomorrow, if this will happen tomorrow or the day after, if the security arrangement, logistics, as I said, will be really kept by the two sides, and the names that will be supplied by each side. These are the type of details that will be made. Also, for example, to what extent Israel is going to allow 500 or 300 or 200 trucks to go in with the relief aid, what type of relief aid they will allow. These are mechanisms that could be a little bit complicated to confirm, but obviously Israel saying that this should not go to Hamas and it should inspect every truck. So there's lots of logistics that need to be sorted out in such a process.
What role do third parties play in negotiations such as this? And I'm talking about the likes of the United States and, of course, Qatar as well.
Well, I think it's crucial, obviously, whether it is the Egyptian, the Qatari, or the United States are crucial third party, because there is no direct contact between the Israeli military or government and Hamas. So it's crucial, and it's crucial that they will have leverage over the parties. So obviously, the most leverage the U.S. have over Israel versus Qatar has the leverage over Hamas, and Egypt, I think, playing the middle role in that rule, or in that negotiation, because they have the control over the Rafah passage there. So it's crucial. It's crucial for those to be credible, trusted by the parties in that sense. Each of those two parties should have a third party that they trust to defend their interest, and also to at least the process present their interest on the table of the negotiation. So I think everybody has been saying that the Qatari are doing amazing job, and they've been thanked by all the parties for the role that they're playing in order to allow the release of the hostages. And I think it should be done again with also the remaining hostages, and with the Palestinian detainees who were detained since October 7, as well as the Palestinian prisoners. But I think the priority right now, if you ask me, it's really to save more life of Gazan. The situation on the ground is disaster. Your report, showed the disastrous area, as well as Gutierrez from the United Nations Secretary General describing it very clearly that the situation have gone beyond anyone expectation, unprecedented, as he used the term to describe the situation there. So I hope this ceasefire will be at least one step that they can build on in order to have another agreement for full ceasefire, and this exchange will be the first step to come to an end to this mad war that we've been seeing.
Okay, Mohammed Abu-Nimer, thank you very much.